Hey, I've got a big question for you today. Are you ready to build your direct sales empire? Well, there's some information I really think you should know. Per the DSA website, in 2012, there was $31.6 billion in sales in the direct selling industry. And there's 15.9 million people in direct selling. Now, when you do the math, that works out to just $1,987 in sales. I'm not even talking income or profits, but in sales per person. Now, keep in mind what I call the discount or consumer consultants drag down that figure. But if you're passionate about your business, it's time for you to stand out from that crowd. I had to ask myself, why aren't there more consultants earning six figures or even higher in the home party or direct sales business? Well, let me share a little bit about my track record in the business. I'm Susie Nelson, and when I started in my home party business, my odds of success were actually slim to none. The cards were completely stacked against me. Now, here's the thing. I hated hosting home parties. It was so stressful for me. I'm a chick who can't cook. And so to prepare food for the parties, I was a wreck. I always made enough food for 80 people. I got stressed out about having to scrub down everything in the house. I mean, it was just really stressful. And just like most hostesses, I kind of thought, oh my gosh, is anybody going to show up? Of course they did, but it was always a really stressful experience for me. My own mother never hosted one of my parties. She hates home parties. She'd let me use her home and she'd get everything ready for me, but she did not want her neighbors to think that she was the hostess. I'm also a total geek, okay? I'm a chemical engineer. I'm a person who looks at systems and processes and collects data and figures out how I can optimize the results. You know, little did I know that would actually be a benefit that would help me in the business. I also joined my company in its first year. I was really attracted to that whole ground floor idea. I was the only consultant in my entire state at the time. And I know that sounds like it's a big advantage, but believe me, it's actually not to your advantage. I never heard from my sponsor after I signed. Turns out she decided that the business wasn't for her and she left the business for a corporate job. But gosh, thinking through the years of how much she would have earned based on my organization, how much she would have earned in commissions, it's kind of too bad, but everybody has to make the best choices for their life. Because I was the only one in my state, my sales manager was a 5-hour drive away. So I couldn't attend sales meetings, especially when they were on weeknights. Now, the company sent me a great training video, but I didn't own a VCR. I was also relocated for my job, and I was a manager at that company. So I had no connections in the town where I was now living, and I couldn't ask coworkers to book parties because that wouldn't have been really appropriate when I was their manager. Also, most of my friends never hosted a party. I joined a clothing business. I could care less about fashion. I don't look at fashion magazines. I don't follow the latest fashion trends. I'm happiest in jeans and a sweatshirt. Phew, it's a long list. So despite that, I built an empire within my company. My unit achieved Circle of Excellence every single year. That was for sales of $650,000 or higher. In fact, many of those years we hit over $1 million in sales, and one year we even hit $2 million in sales. I love promoting managers. I love building leaders. I think everybody deserves to succeed and move to the top. So I promoted the most managers of anyone in my company. In fact, that was 16 to be exact. I became my company's second national sales manager. In fact, only 6 consultants in the U.S. company ever achieved that level. And I was awarded the President's Award twice. Each year, 4 consultants in the entire company were chosen based on other managers voting and based on, of course, the president and her staff reviewing everyone's production and attitude and results. So I was so honored to have been awarded that twice. But what's most important and what you should really pay attention to is that I built and maintained a 6-figure income for 11 years straight. And I've got the 1099s to prove it. You can find them on my website. I literally achieved every single thing that was possible to achieve in my company, right? Here's some information from Meredith Yost. My first direct selling experience was on Susie's team of consultants over 12 years ago and was one of the keys to my total involvement with the direct sales industry ever since. Her trainings are outstanding, her books are very informative, and she always gives timely and excellent advice. Meredith was in my unit, now she's with Wine Shop at Home. When our company ceased operations in 2008, since I had achieved everything that was possible, I decided I needed some new goals. Sure, I could have jumped on board with another company and repeated what I had already done, but I needed a new challenge. I see so many talented consultants like you, and it doesn't matter if you've been in the business for a week or for several years. I want to see you achieve your dreams. This is from Marianne Metcalf, a senior consultant with Alasta. I'm a baby in direct selling, and by the way, not a spring chicken either. I was a bit reluctant to start a new business with no experience, but I thought, why not jumped in with both feet. I was extremely fortunate to meet Susie Nelson right away. She became my hands-on mentor. Her straightforward, logical, and easy-to-implement strategies were just what I needed. From networking and recruiting to her Kick Butt Booths program, I started to feel like I could really make this business work. I faithfully followed all her advice to the T and got immediate results. Thank you so much, Marianne. With the right training, coaching, systems, and strategies, see, I know you too can build an empire like I did. I've gone where you want to go. I want to share my wisdom, my insight, and my knowledge with you so you can get there too. In fact, I want you to get there quickly. That's why I created my new course, the 6-Figure Direct Sales Blueprint. Here's a picture of the course. It's actually 14 CD set plus a workbook. Think of it as the ultimate guide to building a 6-figure business. Building a 6-figure business does not have to be hard. And building a 6-figure business doesn't have to suck up all your time. Building a 6-figure business doesn't require you to miss a single soccer game or dance recital. From Lori Probstorfer, a director with Alasta. After many years in the direct selling industry, I really thought I had heard it all when it came to training. How to book a party, how to make sure the party holds, how to recruit, etc. And then I picked up Susie Nelson's book. I couldn't put it down. I devoured it. I read things I had never heard of before. By following Susie's advice, I have grown my team immensely and easily doubled my sales. Susie uses a direct, no-nonsense approach when it comes to sales and recruiting. It's simple and very effective. Thanks so much, Lori. She's a blast to work with. When you master the strategies I'm going to teach you, you'll find the less you do, the more you make. Now, I'm not saying sit on the couch, but I'm going to teach you how to fine-tune your business. More about that in the course. Here's just some of what's included in the 6-Figure Direct Sales Blueprint. CD number 1, I call it the shift. So you have to think differently about how to build your business. And that was information I've presented in several training videos. You have to think differently, or you'll continue to be riding what I call the slow boat. CD number 2, Are you in the right business? If I had this kind of advice before I built my downline, I probably would have chosen a different company. Now, I'm really grateful for lots of things and lots of experiences and things I learned as a result of being affiliated with Weekenders. But as far as the compensation structure, it was not very good. In fact, in some of the generation plans available today, I would have been earning 7 figures. But that's okay. Learned a lot. And like I said, I'm grateful for a lot of other things from that experience. We have to make sure you have a comp plan and business that supports your goal. And those are all the things I teach you to evaluate in CD2. CD3, money, 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 money. Now, your relationship with money impacts your business more than you know. This was actually one of my biggest hurdles. So I want to teach you how to change that relationship with money. CD number 4, time is your most valuable asset. But this isn't just saying blah, 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 here's how to track your time. This is learning to approach your time management from a completely different perspective. And once you learn these techniques, you'll be amazed how much you accomplish each week. CD number 5, you have to get a clear understanding of the business that you're in. Now, remember, I'm the person who talks about the fact that you're not in the business of selling your stuff. That's just part of your business building plan. Instead, you're in the networking and sponsoring business, and everything supports that goal. CD number 6, mastering the basic skills of bookings. You know, if you don't have that skill mastered, we really need to get that tuned up quickly. And in CD number 7, another essential skill, we're going to talk about Hostess coaching. You'll be surprised what I teach you to do in that section. CD number 8, again, an essential skill. We are going to fine-tune your sponsoring skills. Sponsoring is a process. Think of it like an assembly line. So we need to make sure that you have that working smoothly. And CD number 9 is filling your pipeline. Leads are everywhere, and I'm going to teach you a whole bunch of different techniques for connecting with leads and prospects for your business every single day if you choose. You'll never, never, never run out of prospects again. And this will include using some social media and online marketing if that's permitted by your company. CD number 10, growing your team and organization fast. See, I can't think of any good reason to build your business slowly. So let's get you on the fast plan. CD number 11, well, this is going to talk about building leaders. See, that's the beauty of a direct sales business. Everyone can rise to the top if they choose. So I want to teach you how to really build leaders and build a strong foundation in your organization. Now, managing a top organization takes some work. So I'm going to teach you to manage your empire the right way, right from the start, so you don't have any crazy, messy stuff to clean up. And CD 13, we're going to talk a little bit about the managing the business side of your business. Everything from should you be a corporate entity to how's an easy way to handle your accounting and books, and lots of other tips about the business side of your business. And of course, CD 14, that's additional tips, secrets, and words of wisdom from me. Now, this course also includes a workbook. It guides you through as you apply each strategy to your particular business and company. So the big question is, how quickly do you want to build your business? Do you want to be on the fast track or the slow boat? All right, so what would be your investment in the 6-figure direct sales blueprint? Well, I got to tell you, my own business coaches, because I think everybody needs to use a coach, wanted me to price this program at $19.97. But I explained my passion for getting this into a lot of consultants' hands. So instead of that $19.97, they agreed to let me offer it at $9.97. We continued our discussion. My business coaches strongly felt the price should be no less than $9.97. But guess what? I continued to twist their arms. We talked about the typical profits at a party, and I really wanted a consultant to get this in their hands by doing just 3 or 4 parties, or even fewer if that's what your profits per party or presentation are. So we finally settled after a heated discussion on pricing this program for now at just $497. Now, if you think of all of my experience and all the things I learned that you don't have to learn the hard way, that you'll be able to tap into in this program, to get that for just $497 is amazing. It's the equivalent of profits from only 3 or 4 parties, and if not, you really need this program. Investing your profits from just 3 or 4 parties for a system that will teach you how to build a 6-figure or bigger business seems like a no-brainer to me. Now, I'm not sure how long my business coaches will let me keep the program at this price. Like I said, we had quite the discussion about it, and that's where we've settled for now. But I'm not sure how long it's going to stay at this price. Now, I also have 4 bonuses for you. Bonus number 1, I'm doing live events. I'm so excited. I'm doing live events, and you're going to get a complimentary ticket to my live, or if I'm not in your city, a virtual seminar. And the value of that is $37. Bonus number 2, your choice of one of my networking activity courses. You get to choose between my Kick Butt Booths program that teaches you how to really do an effective job working women's expos or trade shows or any kind of booth or vendor event. Normally that's priced at $297. Or you can choose Kick Butt Fundraisers. That's how to grow your business while helping organizations earn money. It's a great program that helps you really benefit the community, but it has to be win-win. So you also have to be growing your business and making profits at the same time. I teach you exactly how to do that in that program. Or the third option is Kick Butt Multi-Distributor Events. That program is normally $197. This is a great way to work with consultants from other companies to put on an event. Because if you think about it, everybody will be inviting hostesses and customers who love to do home parties or social selling type events. So it's a great way to tap into some new hostesses immediately. So you'll get to choose whichever one you want as bonus number 2. And bonus number 3, well, I've been working with 25 Niches, which is a company that specializes in building lead generation systems. And together we've launched a website called startahomepartybusiness.com. You'll get a banner ad package on that site for 6 months as a bonus for this package. The value of that is $474. And bonus number 4, but you've got to hurry because this is strictly for the first 25 consultants who grab this program. So you've got to hurry. You get a half-hour strategy session with me. I literally take your compensation information and I help you map out your best plan to start building your organization to 6 figures rapidly. And I normally charge $300 for that kind of session. So I'd like to say it's priceless. And when you think of the return and how that's going to help you with your business, it is priceless. But that's a $300 value. Now, I also have a 30-day no questions asked guarantee. Here's the deal. If within your first 30 days of receiving your package, you decide you really aren't interested in applying these strategies to build your six-figure business, simply return the entire package and I'll issue a full refund, no questions asked. So if you think about that, the risk is really all mine. This was from Joellen Setterfield. Joellen was one of my offspring managers in my company, and she followed in my footsteps and also built $1 million organization. When I first met Susie, I would have never imagined myself earning a six-figure income in sales. Susie gives you the keys to success and then shows you how to be consistent in your results by time-proven methods and some outside-of-the-box ideas as well. She's an outstanding trainer and coach who is able to break down the steps and help you to move from mediocrity into excellence in your career and business. Joellen was a blast to work with. Thank you so much for that, Joellen. Now, guess what? There's also one additional bonus. I'm going to foot the bill for the shipping, and normally that would be $19.95. So let's go through all this information. The total value. Well, like I said, my business coaches wanted me to charge $19.97 for this course, and they think it's worth every penny of that and more. Bonus number 1, a live ticket to my seminar, $37. Bonus number 2, one of my networking courses, $297. Bonus number 3, banner ads on startahomepartybusiness.com, $474. And a strategy session with me if you're one of the first 25 to grab your course, and that's $300. And the added bonus that I pay for your shipping, and that's $19.95. So the total value of what you're getting is $3,124.95, and you're getting all that for just $497. Like I said, the profits from just 3 or 4 of your parties. So if you're ready, if you want to follow in my footsteps, go ahead, click the payment button below, and we'll get your package shipped within the next 10 to 14 business days. I am so excited and honored to be your coach and mentor. So go ahead, grab your copy now, and be one of those first 25 so I can help you with that strategy session. Do it now.